Hello, I'm Emma, and today we're exploring how simple daily parenting habits can build lasting confidence in your child. Confidence is not something children are born with or magically discover later. It is shaped quietly at home through words, routines, support, and love repeated every single day. Every parent wants their child to grow into someone who believes in themselves, handles challenges with courage, and walks through life with quiet inner strength. Yet many parents worry they may be saying the wrong things, missing key moments, or not doing enough to help confidence grow. In a world full of comparison, pressure, social media, and constant judgment, confidence can feel fragile. Children today are exposed to messages that tell them they need to be smarter, prettier, faster, or more successful to feel worthy. That is why confidence must be built at home first, through steady daily practices that teach a child their value does not depend on perfection or approval. Real confidence is not loudness, arrogance, or pretending to know everything. It is the ability to trust oneself, recover from mistakes, and believe challenges can be handled. It is emotional security mixed with courage. And unlike talent or natural personality, confidence can be strengthened through repetition. The everyday atmosphere in a home becomes the training ground for how a child sees themselves. Small moments matter more than dramatic speeches. A parent's tone, routines, reactions, and expectations shape inner beliefs day after day. The first practice begins with connection, because children borrow confidence from relationships before they create it within themselves. When a child feels emotionally safe with a parent, they become more willing to explore, try, fail, and grow. This can begin with the smallest rituals. Greeting your child warmly in the morning, making eye contact when they speak, or spending a few focused minutes together after school sends a powerful message. It tells them they matter. Psychologists often explain that secure attachment creates courage. A child who feels seen and valued becomes more resilient because they know support exists when needed. This does not require endless attention or perfect parenting. It requires presence. When children consistently experience calm connection, they internalize the belief that they are lovable and capable. From that base, confidence starts to grow naturally. Once connection is steady, the next practice becomes especially powerful, allowing children to develop competence. Confidence grows when children do things for themselves. Many parents help out of love, but overhelping can accidentally send the message that a child cannot manage alone. Daily chances to do age-appropriate tasks build self-belief. Letting a child pour water, pack their school bag, choose clothes, organize toys, or solve a simple problem teaches independence. These moments may take more time and patience, but they build ability. Every completed task becomes evidence in the child's mind. They begin to think, I can handle things. That sentence is the root of confidence. It is not praise alone that creates strength, but lived experiences of capability. Even if they spill, forget, or struggle, the process matters. Children who are allowed to practice responsibility become more willing to face bigger challenges later. As independence increases, another essential habit must support it, the way parents speak about mistakes. Many children lose confidence not because they fail, but because they fear failing. If mistakes bring shame, anger, or labels, children learn to avoid challenge. But when mistakes are treated as part of learning, courage grows. Imagine a child dropping something, getting an answer wrong, or losing a game. A parent's response in that moment shapes future confidence. Instead of saying, "What is wrong with you?" or "You always mess up," a parent can say, "Mistakes happen, let's figure it out." This teaches recovery. The child learns errors are events, not identity. Research on growth mindset shows children thrive when effort, learning, and persistence are valued over fixed talent. They become more willing to attempt hard things because failure no longer defines them. Once children feel safe making mistakes, they become more open to challenge, which leads to the next practice, encouraging effort over outcome. Many well-meaning parents praise results only. Good grades, trophies, winning performances, and perfect behavior receive attention. But confidence built only on outcomes becomes unstable. When success disappears, self-worth collapses. Lasting confidence comes from appreciating effort, discipline, creativity, and progress. When a child studies hard, keeps practicing, shows kindness, or tries again after disappointment, those moments deserve recognition. Saying, "I noticed how patient you were," or "I'm proud of how you kept going," teaches that value lives in character and perseverance. This creates internal motivation. Children begin to respect themselves for how they show up, not just what they achieve. Over time, they become stronger under pressure because identity is not tied only to winning. Once effort is valued, children are ready to develop another pillar of confidence: emotional expression. Some children appear confident on the outside but feel deeply insecure inside because emotions are dismissed. When children hear "stop crying," "toughen up," or "don't be silly," they may learn to hide feelings rather than manage them. Hidden emotions often turn into anxiety, anger, or self-doubt. Confident children are not emotionless children. They are children who know feelings can be handled. Daily emotional coaching helps build this. If a child is frustrated, sad, jealous, nervous, or embarrassed, naming the feeling calmly helps them understand themselves. You can say, "It seems you're disappointed," or "I can see that made you nervous." This teaches emotional literacy. Children who understand feelings are less controlled by them. They recover faster, communicate better, and feel less ashamed of being human. Emotional awareness builds inner steadiness, which supports confidence in friendships, school, and future work. As children learn to manage emotions, they also need opportunities to use their voice. Children build confidence when their opinions matter. This does not mean allowing them to rule the household. It means including them respectfully in age-appropriate choices and conversations. Asking which book to read, what healthy snack they prefer, how they want to organize homework time, or what solution seems fair in a sibling conflict teaches agency. When children are constantly talked over or controlled in every detail, they may doubt their own judgment. But when invited to think and contribute, they practice decision-making. Even small choices strengthen identity. They learn that their thoughts have value. This becomes crucial in adolescence and adulthood when peer pressure appears. A child used to having a voice is more likely to trust it later. Once voice develops, boundaries become the next confidence-building practice. Many people assume confidence grows through unlimited freedom, but children often feel safer and stronger with clear boundaries. Consistent rules around sleep, respect, screen time, responsibilities, and behavior create structure. Structure reduces chaos, and chaos often creates insecurity. Children test boundaries not because they hate rules, but because they need to know adults are steady enough to lead. Calm consistency tells a child the world is manageable. It also teaches self-discipline. When boundaries are loving and predictable, children feel contained rather than controlled. This inner order supports confidence because the child experiences life as understandable instead of random. Once healthy limits are in place, parents can strengthen confidence further through modeling. Children study parents constantly. They notice how adults talk to themselves, respond to stress, handle mistakes, and treat others. A parent who says "I'm so stupid" whenever something goes wrong may unknowingly teach self-criticism. A parent who apologizes, problem solves, and tries again teaches resilience. Modeling confidence does not mean pretending to be fearless. It means showing healthy courage. Let your child see you learn new things, admit uncertainty, stay respectful under pressure, and recover after setbacks. When parents demonstrate self-trust, children absorb those patterns. Neuroscience shows that observation shapes behavior powerfully. Children imitate emotional habits long before they understand them intellectually. That is why your example often speaks louder than advice. Once modeling is intentional, another practice becomes deeply important: giving responsibility that contributes to family life. Confidence increases when children feel useful. Being needed in healthy ways builds dignity. Small chores like feeding a pet, wiping a table, helping cook, folding laundry, or checking that plants are watered teach contribution. Children who only receive service may become passive or entitled. Children who contribute feel significant. They learn they have something to offer. This matters because confidence is not only believing I can succeed, but also believing I can add value. Praise responsibility with warmth rather than payment alone. Say, "Thank you, you helped the family today." That connects effort with belonging. As contribution grows, social confidence can be nurtured through kindness and respect. Some children struggle with confidence because they fear rejection. Teaching relational skills daily helps. Encourage greetings, eye contact, gratitude, sharing, listening, and empathy. Practice simple phrases like "Can I join?" "Thank you," "I'm sorry," or "I need space." These tools reduce social anxiety because children know how to enter situations. When children learn to treat others well, they often receive warmer responses, which reinforces confidence. They also learn that confidence is compatible with kindness. True confidence does not need to dominate people. It can be calm, respectful, and generous. As social skills develop, one more daily habit protects confidence strongly, reducing comparison. Modern children compare themselves constantly. Someone is richer, smarter, cooler, more athletic, or more popular. If parents compare siblings or other children openly, insecurity deepens. Statements like "Why can't you be like your brother?" or "Look how well she does," wound identity. Instead, compare the child to their own growth. Notice progress from last month, last year, or last attempt. Help them compete with their previous self, not everyone else. This creates healthier motivation. Gratitude practices also help. Asking what went well today or what they appreciate shifts attention from lacking to abundance. Children who focus less on comparison often feel freer to grow. Another overlooked practice is allowing boredom and struggle. Many parents rush to entertain, rescue, or solve every discomfort. Yet confidence often grows in the space where a child figures things out. Boredom can lead to creativity. Waiting can build patience. Solving small conflicts can build wisdom. When parents immediately remove every obstacle, children may feel dependent. When parents stay nearby but allow manageable struggle, children gain strength. This balance is powerful. Support without taking over. Guide without controlling. Encourage without rescuing too quickly. Confidence grows in the tension between challenge and support. The final practice is reflection, because confidence deepens when children notice their own growth. At bedtime or during quiet moments, ask simple questions. What was hard today? What did you handle well? What are you proud of? What did you learn? What can you try tomorrow? Reflection turns experiences into identity. A child begins to remember evidence of courage, kindness, improvement, and resilience. They stop seeing themselves only through temporary emotions or bad moments. Instead, they build a more accurate story of who they are becoming. Over months and years, this becomes a powerful internal voice. The truth is that confidence is rarely built in one dramatic moment. It grows in kitchens, car rides, bedtime talks, school mornings, family meals, and ordinary afternoons. It is formed when a parent listens instead of dismissing, guides instead of shaming, expects effort instead of perfection, and believes in the child consistently. No parent will do this perfectly. Some days will be rushed, messy, and reactive. That is normal. Confidence does not require flawless parenting. It requires repeated repair, warmth, structure, and opportunities to grow. Even when mistakes happen, parents can model confidence by apologizing and starting again. That alone teaches children immense strength. If you want to build lasting confidence in your child, start small. Choose one practice today. Offer more independence. Praise effort. Listen deeply. Create one calm routine. Let them solve one problem. Keep one boundary consistently. These small actions repeated daily become identity-shaping forces. Years from now, your child may not remember every lecture or rule, but they will remember how home made them feel. They will carry the beliefs formed there into friendships, careers, relationships, and hard seasons of life. When home teaches, you are capable, loved, and growing, confidence travels with them everywhere. If this message encouraged you, support the channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing it with another parent who wants to raise strong, secure, and confident children.